Hey everyone, Ryan from eBike Escape.
And JT from eBike Escape.
And in this video, we're gonna show you a fun way to ride with your kids. So let's get into it. So we're gonna go in depth on both of these seats offered from Kids Ride Shotgun. But before we do, if you wanna support eBike Escape and you're looking at purchasing this product from Kids Ride Shotgun, be sure to check out the link in the description. If you make a purchase, it helps us make videos like this one. Thanks in advance. We'll also have links to our electric bike accessories list, top e-bike brands page, and of course our electric bike discounts code page, where we track all the deals on the electric bike brands that we follow. With that, let's get into these super fun products from a company called Kids Ride Shotgun. They are located in the North Island of New Zealand, and we are lucky enough to have both models here. We have the Pro model that you can see here on this Trek bike, and then we have the non-Pro model here. So let's start out with the Pro pricing. So as you see it here, this is $310. That comes with the seat, of course, as well as the handlebars. And you can buy this seat alone for $250, but just keep in mind your son or daughter then doesn't have their own set of handlebars. And then you can buy the package you see here, the non-Pro model, for $185, and that is the combo pack that comes with the handlebars.
So while we know these aren't currently shown on an electric mountain bike or electric bike at all, these are a really cool product and a really cool way to transport your kids. One of the nice things we find, we're obviously mountain bikers, so that's why we really agreed to show off these products, because they're a really cool thing. The company's mission statement is to help raise the next generation of mountain bikers, and this product does just that. Ryan and I have both ridden with our kids on these things, and they absolutely love them. Ryan and I actually ran into a gentleman out on the trails that without this product wouldn't be able to mountain bike, because as everybody knows, when you have kids, it really eats into your free time per se. So this is a great way to be able to get out, enjoy your hobby, and show your kids how much fun it can be, and to show them that they can enjoy it as well.
And one thing I just wanted to point out, as far as your children grow up, say they start on the Kids Ride Shotgun seat, they also sell a tow rope, which I've seen a lot of people use with a lot of success, because your child then isn't limited by any hills, because there's a tow rope on your bike that connects to their bike, and they can go on more trails. And it really helps you get started with your kids getting into mountain biking, and of course the independence of having their own mountain bike.
Another thing they make too is they make a book, an ABC book. So they really, while you have the Kids Ride Shotgun and the tow rope for when they get older, they also start their kids a little younger by having a nice ABC book. Wonderful book, has a bunch of animals and stuff like that, and it goes through different letters and relates all the terms to mountain biking, but just biking in general. It is a really fun book. Our kids have both absolutely loved it.
Okay, I think with that, let's get into the comparison of these products. Maybe we'll start with the more entry level, the non-Pro version that's here on my bike. So the non-Pro version, the biggest difference is the way it attaches, and there's actually some more aesthetic or comfort changes, which we'll also highlight mainly in the seat when I was checking out the Pro version. But as you can see here, the non-Pro version here clamps to the top of your top tube, and then also comes beneath your down tube here. And in order to install this, these foot pegs actually unscrew, and that's how this comes apart. And then you also have a quick release. This also keeps it really tight into the frame. And then there are some adjustments here for different types of top tubes, some adjustments. And you can see also, just like a normal seat would adjust, and we actually probably need to bring this a little bit more down for our son. So there's a quick look at the non-Pro version. Pretty easy, self-explanatory to install. And then of course you have the strap. And the handlebars here, again, as we get into the Pro model, we'll talk about the major difference here. But just a note, on these handlebars, you actually need to take these off if you don't want to ride with them on. These aren't quick release, so you do need an Allen key. Other than that, this functions very similarly to the Pro version. There's just some subtle differences. And actually, JT is going to walk us through the Pro model. He's been spending a lot more time with this one.
One of the nice things about the Pro model versus the not Pro model is just how quick and easy it is to take on and off, as well as has that you can easily move it from one bike to another in minutes. So if you look over here on Ryan's bike, mine is on there. On Ryan's bike here, we already have the spacer in. It's this little ring here. So all you do is replace one of your headset spacers with that. And that is the most install or most intrusive modification you'll have to make to your bike. After you do that, this comes on and off super quickly. This front ring then will clamp to that headset spacer. And then on the back here, you just have a little quick release lever that pops out and it clamps onto the seat tube. And then up here in front of here, you have some adjustments in and out. And then you have some other adjustments on the seat for angle. I mean, it's all basically the biggest difference between the Pro model and the not Pro model is everything the not Pro model can do, the Pro model can do toolless. So it makes swapping it on and off bikes super easy and adjusting them quickly to get your kid on and off bikes very quickly. So Ryan and I both have the headset spacer in. So if I wanted to take this off, I could have both things on Ryan's bike in a matter of a minute. And then going up here to the handlebars, continuing on with that toolless theme, you have a little orange quick release, push it, pop, and then the handlebars come right off. The product's designed to be moved from bike to bike or to be moved for all different kinds of bikes. So they have different removable rubber pieces here on the inside you can change. The kit comes with a whole bunch of different sizes. It's highly customizable and should really be able to be adjusted to fit any bike out on the market right now.
And maybe just one slight design difference on the handlebars as I'm looking at these. These are basically mini mountain bike handlebars for your kid. They kind of have a little swoop to them, whereas the non-Pro model has these much more simple, just straight bars. Again, they both get the job done. Just depends on whether you really want a seat that is going to be easier to remove. And obviously these aren't really cheap accessories, so you're investing quite a bit. So certainly understandable. The Pro model might be outside of some people's budgets.
Then the other nice thing about the Pro model too is it doesn't attach to the down tubes or anything like that. So it doesn't actually clamp onto any part of the bike that you really have to worry about being scratched or is really painted that you need to worry about. And then another thing too, the handlebars, they are a super nice feature. It gives these kids, you know, having smaller hands, being able to grab onto the handlebars is really nice. But I do have to say that our kids were a little excited when they saw this setup, that we were riding this around without the handlebars and the kids were able to hold on. So if you didn't want to get the handlebars immediately, say you wanted to maybe upgrade to those later, you definitely can. But my kids were able to hold on to the inner parts of my handlebars pretty nicely. Nice thing about these seats also is that it does seem like an awkward position for the kids or to have them up in your kind of cockpit operation area. You're really, when you're holding the handlebars and you're sitting on the bike, it's really nice because you actually are surrounding your child. So they really can't go anywhere. Adding the straps on the feet and then them having their own handlebars, they're really pretty locked in up there. Obviously, if you're in a mountain bike setting, you may not want to go off any jumps with your kids, but it doesn't actually throw off the weight as much as you would anticipate it would. And the kids really feel pretty safe because they're right there in front of you. As well as if you're talking to your kid, you kind of get to pick up on how much they're enjoying what you're doing, which is a lot of fun. As Ryan and I can both tell you, our kids smile ear to ear whenever they're riding this thing and they just have a ball. And being able to be there with you is a lot of fun. That is something to note, is that when the child is here, you do have to be mindful when you're pedaling on, say, maybe your upstroke. You may have to take a little bit wider pedals with your legs to kind of get around them. And while you may have to pedal wider to get around them, we really haven't found that hinders your ability to pedal or really hinders the ride at all. And again, it kind of outweighs the fact that at least your child is out there with you mountain biking or out there riding with you in general. And a couple of the other ways that we featured how to carry your kids is with the Tully Up Maxi seat, which would go on a rack. Obviously there's not one here, but a Tully Up Maxi seat here, or maybe like a Burley trailer. So this is a third way to be able to carry your kid. And we really think that this is probably one of the ways that we will default to carrying our children from now on. Just it's a lot more fun to have them up there riding with you.
But enough us talking about this product. What is most important is what do the kids think? So let's get to some riding footage and throw our kids on our mountain bikes. Okay. What do you think of the seat, Otto?
Good.
You like it?
Yep, I like the handlebars too.
The handlebars?
Yep.
When you rode it with and without the handlebars, which one do you like more? With the handlebars?
Yep.
Of course.
It helps me, give me more grip.
Yeah, it does.
I like handlebars.
And so do you like riding on the mountain bike like this or no?
I like riding on a mountain bike like this.
Yeah, well, awesome.
All right, let's hit it.
All right, we'll follow you.
Let's go. Can you say let's go? Look at them go. Oh. What do you think, Lenny? You having fun?
Yeah.
Little bumpy.
Right. Because this is a little water, right? Oh, look, a little downhill here. Ready?
Woohoo! Oh boy, gotta shift down.
Yeah, now we go up.
Oh.
I don't like
All right.
I know. We're gonna go this way.
No, not that way.
We're going this way.
This way. Whoa, let's go.
Go, girl.
Yep. Look out. Doggy.
I know this video was a little bit different than we normally do, but I hope you enjoyed checking out these products from Kids Ride Shotgun. Again, big thanks to them for making this possible. We will be using these seats for years to come and have already had tons of fun on them. Again, links down in the description if you're looking at purchasing one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.